raised more than £90,000 for charity and met the Prime Minister.
And now Jonjo Heuerman from Wilmington near to Dartford is attempting his most ambitious fundraiser to date. Next month he's aiming to unite 92 football clubs in a nationwide tag team challenge.
The inspiration for it all was the loss of his much-loved nan. Jonjo's in the studio this morning with us, together with his mum and dad, Donna and Gary. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Nice to see you. Jonjo, you've raised a heck of a lot of money. How much? I mentioned it was the loss of your nan which inspired you. Tell me a bit about her.
Well, she was very, a kind, loving person. She always was up for a laugh. She was really lovely.
And how did this idea of raising money start?
Well, my sister did a little fundraising event for my nan the year that she died. So after a year of fundraising, what she did, I decided I wanted to do some.
So this challenge is football-based, and you're a big West Ham fan, we hear. How long have you supported West Ham?
I've been supporting West Ham all my life, and I've been going to West Ham games since I was 4.
And is that because Dad's a West Ham fan?
Yep.
Yeah, well done.
Oh boy.
So what was it about Bobby Moore that inspired you?
Well, Bobby Moore inspired me a lot because I learned from my dad that he lifted the World Cup. He was captaining England for the preparations for the World Cup. It was really good.
So you're organising this really ambitious fundraiser, the Tag Team Challenge. Tell us, what does it involve?
Well, it involves 92 football clubs, there's 10 tag teams, and it's 66 miles.
Right, so tell us how it works. So, Dad, do you want to explain how the Tag Team Challenge works?
What basically happens is there's 10 routes down to London, including all the 91 other clubs, and all the armbands that the captains sign will be brought down by fans from various clubs. They're all going to come down to London, East London, where they're going to meet Jonjo, and then with 92 armbands, Jonjo's going to walk to Wembley. He's going to meet Sir Trevor Brooking, where he's going to get the England's armband.
Wow.
Walk back to Upton Park and East London via every London bridge down to Putney, up to Wembley and back again, total 66 miles, which is quite ironic being 66 and the year 66 that Bobby Moore lifted the World Cup for England. So in 6 days, because number 6 was Bobby Moore's number, so in 6 days Jonjo's going to walk 66 miles with all the armbands from all the clubs in the country.
It must have taken an awful lot of organisation. Who was behind all the organisation? Mum. I was going to say Mum looks like she's the organisation behind this outfit. So you contacted all the football clubs and they all agreed, yeah?
It's clubs and people that have heard of Jonjo because he's got quite a following sort of across the country as well. Then we were receiving messages saying, we can't get to London to walk with you, but we want to do something where we are. So that's where the idea came from. So there's people that know him, there's clubs involved, there's cancer survivors that wanted to get involved. So, yeah, so it's good.
But you've only got little legs, haven't you, Jonjo? I don't mean to be rude, but, 66 miles, how tough is it? Because you've already, walked a fair distance, haven't you?
Yeah, I've walked 27 miles. I did 11 miles in one day, and I'm thinking, how hard is it going to be for a challenge?
So you think you can do it? You're confident, are you?
I'm very confident.
And how much are you expecting to raise this time round?
Well, at least... I'm hoping to get to £100,000 by the end of my walk, or maybe higher.
That's an incredible amount of money, isn't it? I mean, we're saying it like it, but it's a huge amount of fundraising money, isn't it? Well done, you.
Yeah, we're up to 93,000 at the moment. Jonjo's up to 93,000, and if we can raise that next 7,000 over the next month or so, that would top it off. I think £100,000 towards people suffering at the moment, preventing the disease. If we can help any way we can, then that's good. That's good.
Well, there are thousands of people listening who would have been inspired by your story. If they can help in any way, how would they do that?
They could go to my website, www.fanannyandbobby.com. If they want to donate, it's www.justgiving.com/fanannyandbobby.
Fantastic.
And when does the actual Tag Team Challenge take place?
It takes place on the 18th of February.
That's his element. It's 66 miles, 6 days, with 18th to the 23rd, which is the day before Bobby's 20th anniversary. But the tag team is the 12th to the 18th. And his walk's also happening in Australia and Tenerife.
Wow.
So there's people walking at the same time. When he starts to walk, they're walking as well. So it's bit surreal.
Yeah.
I mean, the anniversary of my mum, Jonjo's nan's passing, was the 17th of February.
Right.
So all the tag teams finish on that date, and then Jonjo starts the day before the anniversary of Bobby's anniversary, which is 20 years. So the whole idea of how this started was when I first took Jonjo to football, just after his nan passed away. I bought Jonjo a football shirt, and on the shirt it says the Bobby Moore Fund for Cancer Research. He asked lots of questions about that, and because I mentioned that he had the same disease as his nan, bowel cancer, and there was a fund that helps people get the awareness for it. So Jonjo said, I'd like to raise some money for that fund in memory of my nan and also for Bobby. So it all tied in quite nicely.
Yeah.
It in quite nicely, yeah.
And what do you think your mum would make of Jonjo's efforts?
Dear, oh dear. Mum was... grandchildren.
No, she'd be mighty proud,
tough.
wouldn't she?
She'd be very, very tough. Yeah, very vocal about it as well.
Yeah, I bet.
She was quite excitable lady, yeah.
Was she a West Ham fan as well?
She was more Charlton, I think, wasn't she?
Oh.
Charlton Athletic. So, yeah.
Well, good luck with it, and do let us know how it goes and how much money you raise and everything else.
Can we just say hello? Can you just say hello to somebody?
Of course you can.
Of course you can. Go on.
Can I say hello to Martelli d'Italia? Thank you for all the things that you've done to make this happen.
Absolutely. More information on the website www.fornannyandbobby.com. Good to see all of you.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you.